Hey, partner, what's happening, man? It's your partner, Kyng Cleve. Man, I'm in the midst, and we having certain discussions and certain topics. I'm in the midst with Queen J.
What's up?
You know what I'm saying? I'm in the midst with Murder Mook, a.k.a. Summertime Steve, a.k.a. Scuba Steve, a.k.a. the motherfucking underwater swallow. But y'all know exactly what time it is. So we shooting verse 1. First episode, we're gonna make this shit epic. And man, y'all make sure to subscribe and motherfucking share this motherfucking video, man. We're gonna get this to some motherfuckers. Ran out of spit. This nigga ran out of spit.
What he's saying is, we're gonna get into some real topics, some issues of today on this podcast. Don't get it confused with podcast, but it's podcast. P-O-T.
And today, what we're doing, we're smoking watermelon sherbet. You know what I'm saying? It's the motherfucking creme de la creme modern sherbets. And yeah, we're gonna goddamn do that.
My bottle's empty now, but I'm on this Jose Cuervo.
Yeah, but we ain't gonna confuse this shit with drink champs, but we gonna still be drinking champs. You know what I'm saying?
Now, see, like, the issue is, right, like, we're really like weed connoisseurs, but we're more connoisseurs of like the days and times of the world and shit, right? So what we're gonna do is like while we getting enlightened, we're gonna enlighten your mind on certain perspectives of how you're supposed to be dealing with your day to day.
Oh God. So what we want to talk about first, right? We want to talk about these anti-Semitic statements that Kanye has so-called made.
How do y'all feel about that?
I have no feelings about it because I don't give a fuck.
I do have feelings about it, and I'm gonna tell you why.
What are your feelings, cuz?
My feelings are, it's exactly what Ye said from the beginning. This is why they consider his comments anti-Semitic, is because they can do whatever they want to do to you, no matter what you say. You know what I'm saying? Like Dave Chappelle said, there are two words that you should not ever speak. You know what I'm saying? Right next to each other. And those two words are the and Jews.
I think it's deeper than that though, right? Like,
oh God.
Okay, so right, the word anti-Semitic, right, means like you're against Semitic people, right? The issue with that is that the definition of Semitic means people of like mixed heritage of like the Middle East and Africa and that area, right? Which kind of defines all of us. All of us are mixed with Middle East and fucking African heritage, which makes all of us fucking Hebrews, which makes all of us Jews, which makes all of us Semitic. My thing is, at what point can two Semitics have a conversation with each other and disagree, and then not be
Semitism.
Yeah.
All right, and I totally agree, right?
Like,
the problem is when one Semitic group,
they
say they're so much better than the other Semitic group.
The real issue is that like the entire fucking group of like Semitism is being controlled by a group of white people. It's being controlled by a small group of white people who call themselves minorities.
Okay, so can I say
and
something?
They're not.
Absolutely. Go ahead.
Okay, so I've never heard of the word anti-Semitic until Kanye.
Really? Nah, it's been out here for a while.
No, because really I haven't, because I guess I don't pay attention to all of that.
It used to be a tool used against white Catholics.
I mean, somebody should use a tool.
Mel Gibson was like Mel Gibson and that dude Kramer. But see, that's why you're saying that, right? Because the Jewish fucking people in charge of the fucking media destroyed their reputations and made it okay for you to be like, fuck them. And not even listen to what they said because they said some shit hateful towards Jews.
No, I heard Kramer talking about nigger.
But the issue is, right?
That's not
when we're talking about Semitism, right? We're actually talking about two groups that nobody knows what we're talking about. We're actually talking about a group of white people who practice black customs and call them and culture and call themselves Jews.
or Jewish.
Or Jewish.
Right.
Wait, hold on, wait.
Okay.
And then the other group that is never talked about, right, is these group of black people who are the actual descendants of Hebrews.
Yeah.
Of where, like, Hebrew come like the word Jewish comes from kind of like the Hebrew.
Yeah.
Like, you follow the same customs.
Just like Blackish.
You're not the same bloodline.
I was just about to speak on that. All right,
you're not the same bloodline as the Hebrews.
How many people have watched the show Blackish?
Their same customs.
Right.
How many people have watched the show Blackish?
Everybody.
So on that show, right, we understand that Blackish means something like
No, that means that these guys are black, right? They're black.
But they act a different type of way?
They're in a different type of black, though. They're in the black of they.
But
like,
is there a different type of black?
Yes, it is.
What is it?
Blackish is successful black. Yes, it is.
That means black first.
No.
You was black first before you became Blackish.
No. What I'm saying is, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. What I'm saying is, the concept of Blackish is right. It's like, yes, as a black man, I have made it in this white society. I'm a successful fucking person, right?
Right.
But I don't want to forget my roots.
But you know,
But at the same time, right?
You have already.
At the same time, right?
You have
I
already.
don't. It's not that I forgot them. It's just that I don't have to live by them.
And you don't have to practice them.
I don't have to practice.
You don't live by them because you don't practice them.
No, it's because it's the opposite way. It's the opposite way. It's not that I don't live by them because I don't practice them. It's because that I don't practice them that I don't live by them no more.
Okay, so I would say to that I would say this, right? There's no doubt in our mind that Michael Jordan is black, right?
Yes.
But if Michael Jordan gets pulled over, he doesn't get the same type of treatment as an ordinary black.
That's one out of a fucking million, though.
Fuck it. Mike Tyson, Michael Jordan, Bill Cosby.
You can't name these one out of a million.
Yes, I can. Because
name somebody else. Akon.
Akon don't get treated like he black.
Yes he does. Akon get pulled over. That white officer looking at Akon does not know who the fuck Akon is.
They do.
No, they don't.
He's Akon.
No. Nah, you feel what I'm saying though, right? There's certain levels of fame, right? There's certain levels of fame that can get you treated differently than black. What I'm saying though.
So you telling me that buying a fucking country in motherfucking or a city in Africa don't give you that name?
No.
Okay, I'm gonna speak.
These white people don't live in Africa.
I'm the type of person that looks up
the
word.
I said, these white people
looking
don't
up the
live in
word
Africa.
ish means somewhat.
Something like. Somewhere around.
Somewhat.
Like if
they call me blackish, they mean I'm somewhat black.
Wait,
but I'm not all the way black because I act a different type of way.
If somebody it's not even that you act a certain different way.
Because if I was like, then I'm really black.
It's not even that you act a certain way. It's more that you live a certain different way.
Yeah, but I live a different way now.
Forces you to act that way.
I live a different way now, and I'm not rich. You know what I'm saying?
But you're blackish.
But they don't look at me as blackish.
No, we're black.
They look at me as black.
We're black. We're not blackish. You're blackish.
We drive a Ford.
You are blackish.
But we still black.
My car is more beat up than y'all.
No, nigga. I'm saying we drive a Ford.
Your house got a garage.
We drive a Ford. And just because we drive a Ford being black don't make us blackish. It makes us
but
black.
But I tell you what it do. It made the police not pull me over as much.
Until
because
they see that
Ford
he's black.
is known as a white man's car.
Until they see that you black.
No, because Ford is known.
I think we're past that though.
No, we're not.
See, like that.
We're not.
Yes, we are, baby.
You know why? Because see, you are the definition of what I'd be like. What's holding the black race back?
Oh, damn.
What?
You know what I'm tell you why?
Damn.
Because you are that And
wow.
Listen, and don't take it too hard, right? Because I just got out of there like 2 months ago.
You just got out of the joint.
Listen, I'm saying I just got out of that mindset too. Like we are of that, and I'm talking about me and you both right now, right? We are of the generation of black education, right? And the first thing we learn is where we're from, right?
No.
And then
the first thing we don't learn is where we're from.
I'm talking about once we start learning some shit. Once we start learning some shit, we learn about where we're from, right? And then we learn about all the shit that has been placed upon the black race to put us like behind the fucking 8 ball, right? Now, the issue is, after we learn all of this information, we use that information instead of to make us work harder, we use that as an excuse of why we're in the situation we're in.
We use that as
okay, so question.
I'm we use that as
all
question.
No,
Herschel
that
Walker.
is my go. That is
Herschel
my go-to.
Walker
That's
is
my go-to.
Herschel Walker is running for what? Senate? What he's running for? Senate.
Yeah.
Do you think, because he's running for Senate, right? And there's a lot of people that's voted for him. Do you think he's setting black folks back?
Yeah,
I think Herschel Walker
is a detriment to black people.
The dumbest smart person I ever seen in my life.
He's definitely not smart at all. First of all,
he's dumb.
He's dumb as fuck.
He's dumb smart.
What they Chappelle say, he like the motherfucker that kind of have his mouth open when he ain't talking.
Like this.
Yeah, like that.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, first of all, like, and see, that's what I'm saying. Like, Herschel Walker is a detriment to black people because he's a slave-minded person.
But let me tell you why he might win. Let me tell you why
he played football and how nice them white folks were to him.
Right.
So
he's thinking about
because
life.
He ain't never stepped out of line.
Yeah.
Yes, he has.
But he's talking about life from their perspective.
He only fucked up black people.
Let me tell you why.
She wasn't black.
Yes, you are.
That lady was not black.
If you got an ounce of black blood in you, what color?
Oh, so she was mixed?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
All right, so let me tell you why. But this is the problem. To me, this is the problem, right? Let me tell you why Herschel Walker might win, right? Herschel Walker might win is because black people are tired of the church shit. Raphael Warnock is a fucking pastor, and for years and years and years, black pastors have been fucking feeding us lies.
Not just black pastors, all pastors. Sorry, pastors.
Hey, my bad. Okay.
And another thing, he's a black divorced pastor.
And what I'm saying
so how you gonna give me some advice on relationships?
Let me just say this.
About I don't. You can't keep yours.
Hey, listen. Let me just say, man, forgive me if this is inappropriate, but I'm pro-black, but I'm anti-fuck nigga, right? So this is what I'm saying. I don't really listen to white pastors. You feel what I'm saying? So if I go on a channel or a YouTube channel or a YouTube show, I'm going to listen to a black pastor. So that's why I said black pastor. And that's the only reason I said black pastor. But I didn't mean black pastor in general. I mean...
So you should say all pastors.
And I feel like I'm on this show to like give you an opposite opinion, like give an opinion.
You don't play devil's advocate.
Hey, shout out to Pastor Walter Cleveland.
Wait, thank you, but I'm getting out. Right, so like
peace.
So like what I was about, like in response to your shit, right, is that like, yes, you're right that like we don't listen to fucking like white pastors and shit, right? That is 100% because they can't relate to they can't relate to our struggle.
They gonna tell us what God gonna do for them.
And
we know that those same rules don't apply to us.
And with that being said,
my grandma prayed for years. I'm just saying, go ahead.
With that being said, right, when it comes to like the black preachers, right, I hold them to a fucking high esteem because like we grew up in a family of preachers.
Like you the one told us this shit.
Yeah, right. And I hold them to the highest thing, right. I'm sorry. I hold them to the highest standard and shit, right? And it is very few of them that can. It's very few of them that can like hold a candlestick to the fucking standard that I hold them up to.
Not even the elite ones.
Yeah, and your brother is one of them. And I will give him that. Like, as far as a person, Pastor Walter Cleveland.
Yes.
And I salute you, King. Hey, look, no disrespect to you. You know what I'm saying? No disrespect to you, Pastor Walter Cleveland.
Is a stand-up guy.
That's my blood brother.
Now, my personal opinions on religion.
One of the few pastors I know that actually got a job while he preached.
Yeah, two of them. Two
jobs while he preached.
Maybe 3.
2 of them.
Which means that he ain't depending on your money.
He's coming there
out and put his money in it.
Yeah, on God. To make this shit work for people that don't see a way that it can work.
But barring Pastor Walter Cleveland and barring Pastor Reverend Lynn E. Hill, I don't know no other preachers out here that are like just really good niggas like that, bro.
That are pastors that have jobs. I don't know a whole lot of other pastors that just have physical like that you work for a fucking company. I'm just saying.
Not
like
much less two of them.
More or less two. Right?
At the same time, adopting these fucking kids and a foster parent. Right?
So this shows community outreach.
And not no weird foster parent, like a real foster parent, like I'm really raising these.
These my kids.
So this is the real community outreach.
Wally,
it's the real community outreach.
If you don't get nothing out of this fucking podcast, get that Wally, like, your family fucking.
Even though we don't
tell you all the time and shit, bro, you a real dude.
We salute you, King.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Now, everything we about to say after this shit ain't got nothing
to do with you.
Or everything they said before it.
Had nothing to do with you.
Now, back to the point of it, though, right?
Yeah. So, due to some research that, you know what I'm saying, we did, like, the black church made about $2 billion a couple years ago. Like,
I wonder how much of that goes to the Vatican.
A third.
Gotta be more than a third.
Probably
at least half. Like, we're throwing out billions.
So what I'm saying is like,
half a billion ain't,
you know what I'm saying?
We
throwing out billions.
What a community
like three, like, millionaire preachers right now.
What a community center.
Everybody else done lost everything.
What a community center is that?
Because.
What a playground is that?
Bro, like, there's no black kid in the hood that should be paying for college. With as much
not with all these black churches getting all this damn money.
Being for real, right? Like, any fucking
we should be promoting our generations to be doctors and lawyers and people that can make a change. Some of the people that probably won't keep their damn knee on out there.
I'm talking about, bro, any successful church, bro, like the fucking T.D. Jakes and the old school.
Creflos. And Eddie Long in the bodysuit.
Yeah, there's no reason why there should be a high school student there that has to pay for college.
And Dietrich Haddon.
Yeah.
Damn.
And all them other California.
Hey, look, and I ain't even gonna count right. I was wondering, hey, look, I fought with Dietrich.
Just think about
I fought with Dietrich. Swear to God, I did. Like, on God, like, I felt like when I listened to Dietrich, I actually felt the Holy Spirit.
Nah, fuck that shit. That nigga fucking everything, bro. Fuck that. Did what I'm saying, right? With the amount, okay, like. With the amount of money that the black community. All right, so look, right, your favorite rapper, right? Your favorite rapper.
I don't have one. Sorry.
If you did, right? I'm talking about if you did, like your favorite rapper, right? He go to these Jewish fucking kids' birthday parties. He go to their bar mitzvahs and shit, right? And perform for like 3-4 mil, right?
Right.
And he show up there in fucking linen shorts. He a fucking model citizen there.
Right.
He see their fucking daddy, the one who paid him, and he's like, yes, boss.
Right.
Type shit, right? But when he see you a thug. Right?
I mean.
No, wait, let me finish.
Alright.
So what I'm saying is, right, so that kid at that birthday party, right, when he grows up, he's gonna grow up to be a fucking music executive. He's gonna grow up to be a fucking producer. He's gonna be a
when his dad brings you there, he's just showing him his son how it's supposed to be done.
Yeah, right. But when your kid see that rapper, he's selling drugs. He's robbing niggas and shit. Like, so what I'm saying is, like, at what point do the black community start getting the fruits of our labor? Because right now these Jewish kids are the ones getting the fruits of the labor it don't matter what record label you go to, bro. Like, any record label you go to, it's a Jewish guy at the top. Any music studio you go to, a Jewish guy on that label.
Right.
Any movie studio you go to, a Jewish guy on that label.
Right.
Any fucking like TV host you see, that nigga Jewish.
Absolutely.
All your favorite hosts, like black people, we don't do that fucking.
I got one favorite host. Shout out to Steve Harvey.
That nigga Jewish now.
That nigga Jewish. Nigga,
now.
did you see when goddamn wait? Did you see when Monique tried to stand up for her motherfucking self?
Yeah. And that nigga like, nah.
Sit down.
That nigga Jewish.
Hey man, I'm sorry, man, but that nigga.
I think it's funny though. I mean,
nigga, fun is what, nigga?
Steve Harvey ain't fucking funny. That nigga lame as fuck now, bro.
Like, first of all, my nigga, you gotta determine the difference between funny and goddamn corny.
It's a thin line.
I don't know. He be funny on Family Feud.
It's a thing line.
He say shit that people know they got to laugh because when they on his show and that sign say laugh, you gotta say laugh.
When a black man makes a black joke, you supposed to laugh.
Yeah. No, nigga.
No. But see,
shout
that's
out,
what white
my boy.
people are crazy. You know, like if a black dude makes a black joke,
you supposed to laugh. But I don't laugh at all of them because I'm like, that's lame as
you ain't got to.
No, but that shit sometimes it be lame as fuck.
Hey, man.
But you feel what I'm saying, all right?
Yeah, but it be lame as fuck at times. I'm like, ew, that's it.
Like, for real.
When they niggas get the cooning on fucking, like, Family Feud, like, it really fucks with me, bro. I'm not gonna flex.
Yeah, he be cooning.
He be cooning on that.
Cooning.
Now, you know.
Right.
That answer ain't gonna be on that goddamn board.
But sometimes.
Come on now, Steve.
Sometimes they say an answer that's already on the board.
I mean, you know, that's one of those.
That shit be real funny. So he's like, so you sure it's up there? But anyways, all I'm saying is,
I got a question. It's a statement. It's a statement to y'all first, but it's a question to these guys. What is it? But it's a question to everybody.
Cause you said a question.
Yeah, it's a question to everybody.
That's a question.
In the comments, ask. Hey man, yeah man, fuck the nigga. Yeah, so like I'm a original Georgia nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like
yeah, GB.
You know what I'm saying? Like for real, right? Like so at the end of the day, right? I hear niggas talking about, you know what I'm saying, that they wasn't really from Atlanta, they from North Atlanta. And I hear niggas talking about, you know what I'm saying, talking all records and shit, but they don't understand that Georgia is, you know what I'm saying, like if it come down to being behind the motherfucking wall, Georgia is unified.
Nigga.
Unified with what?
First of
with
all,
other Georgia members, it don't matter what the fuck what else in Georgia that they from.
Niggas who ain't
if it
from.
Gonna be
Alright, so look.
Being against niggas that ain't from Georgia.
Let me give y'all niggas a roadmap for niggas who ain't from Georgia. All of middle Georgia, nigga, is Atlanta. Right? All of middle Georgia is Atlanta. Like if it take a nigga less than an hour and a half to get to Atlanta, he from Atlanta.
Hey, wait.
That's Atlanta. I'm telling you.
Hey, wait, this is
it's like how Houston is, right? Because niggas don't live in Houston, right? But they drive 3 hours for a fucking goddamn house party. They don't leave Houston.
Wait, no, look, check this out. You gotta ask Amaretta, is that Atlanta?
Fuck Amaretta, look, right? Fuck Amaretta, look, right?
Amaretta said, that is not Atlanta.
It's not Atlanta.
Amaretta said that is not, hey, look.
Okay, look.
I don't want no spot.
Tell Amaretta the next time she bring her goddamn ass to Norcross, she bring her ass to Norcross and some shit pop off if she ain't from Atlanta. If them niggas that fight with her, man, ain't from Atlanta. Cause that's how Atlanta go.
Hey, look, this all I'm saying.
Tell me if that ain't how Atlanta go.
Hey, look, I was born at the good hospital in Atlanta, you know what I'm saying? I wasn't born in Greater or nothing, you know what I'm saying?
Hey, look, Greater, bro.
I ain't shit no Greater. Whoa. I ain't saying that Greater ain't a good hospital. I'm saying I was born.
That nigga was a slave owner.
Hey, look, I was born in Crawford Lawn. You know what I'm saying? If you know anything about Crawford Lawn, you know what I'm saying? They had good doctors. That's all I'm saying.
I was born in the country.
I ain't seen no Greater at all.
That didn't stop you from being retarded.
Hey, look, all I'm saying is, I'm smart. I'm smart dumb too. I'm dumb smart too.
Well, hey, what?
You can call it what you want to.
And I'm an honest liar.
That's what they call Donald Trump. Yeah, they call Donald Trump an honest liar.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
No.
Hey, look, man. What I was saying, fuck that, we ain't out. Hold on, hell no, we got a few more minutes. Check this out, we got about 6 more minutes, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna chump it out. But do y'all think that Takeoff was set up or sacrificed? Do you think he was sacrificed by the Illuminati, or do you think he was set up by the motherfucking Mob Ties J. Prince Jr.?
I don't think he was set up. It was a weird circumstance to be set up. And that ain't the nigga to take out if you send somebody else.
That's the one you got to take out.
Okay,
that's the one that's always nice.
Say something. I'm saying,
I'm saying no, why though? Like, it ain't like,
so I'm saying
got the bag.
They don't know how he really died.
They do. They know he got shot.
Or why?
They know he got shot.
Or
they
why?
don't know if he got shot in the front first or in the back first.
They don't know why. They still don't know why. They still don't even know why.
You don't know which one shot him first, the front or the back.
I know.
They just know he got shot.
They still don't even know why.
He got shot in the head first.
They still don't even know why though.
He got shot in the head first. They say, allegedly, I'm sorry, allegedly.
And
allegedly,
that goes back to my point that they don't
he
know.
was shot in the head first, and then they say Cam used him as a body shield, and that's how he got shot by Migo Bands.
Okay, so here's the thing. If you really don't know, he could have been held up first.
And then you know what allegedly means, you know?
Okay, that's number one.
All I'm saying is they don't know, and I'm not going to say that he was shot up or he was sacrificed, because how do we know which one it is? Because they don't even know which one killed him.
Okay.
Who killed him?
All right. Do you believe that once you get in the music industry that eventually you will have to give up a sacrifice? Do you believe that?
I don't believe that. You know what I believe?
I believe that everybody that get in there end up losing somebody.
I believe that if I'm worth millions, I'm not hanging around niggas who got a couple $100 in their fucking pocket at 3 o'clock in the morning.
No,
that's what I believe.
But that ain't got nothing.
No,
yeah,
that's
me.
So like, you know who that is also? That is also Jay-Z. That is also Kanye West.
Michael Jordan dad. He was
killed. Also these niggas who done made it.
Or any of those niggas there.
Michael Jordan dad was killed by.
You heard what Kanye said?
Like unnatural circumstances. Like he was killed.
Kanye said his mama was sacrificed. He said that Bill Cosby's son was sacrificed. Michael Jordan's dad was sacrificed. He said take off. But it's a recent video.
Yeah,
you gotta get up. You gotta get into
it.
Hey, listen here. He said, hey, listen. This just saying all the shit that I've been saying for years. I've been saying this shit for years. But niggas said that I was crazy. Niggas say everything ain't no damn sacrifice. You always believe in the damn Illuminati and conspiracy theory. I said that I believe that because the people that are in control and are in power are not us, then we have to go through certain circumstances for us to to make them feel like we're on their level.
Okay, so at one point, right? Like I'm not saying you're wrong at all, right? I'm not saying you're wrong at all, right? But like, just coming off this trippy shit, what if Kanye's fucking with everybody? And who's to say at the end of the day, right? Because he lost $2 billion in one day.
He didn't though.
He don't care about that.
He didn't though.
He
did, but he didn't. Like
you gotta understand. You know why he didn't? The reason why he didn't is because he didn't have it in the fucking first place.
Yes, he did.
No.
Yes, he did, bro.
Okay, so look, this is what you're.
He did.
Kanye West did not have $8 billion in the bank. What I'm saying is, he had an $8 billion
total asset.
No, he didn't.
2 minutes, guys.
He had an $8 billion evaluation of what the Yeezy brand would be worth, which means he had an $8 billion credit limit.
And what that mean? That mean you got $8 billion motherfucking dollars
that you got to pay back.
I don't give a fuck what you got to do with it. It go on your motherfucking credit report just like anything else if you don't pay it back. But then what?
But that's how.
Then what?
That's how a nigga can look. That's how a nigga can be worth $8 billion one day and $4 billion the next.
I don't give a fuck if you worth $8 billion one day and $4 billion the next. I can see what could change overall, but personally, it don't shit change.
It's not that, bro. It's the concept. It's the concept of. It's not about like your lifestyle changing, bro. It's about the concept of like you really don't own none of this.
He owned the name, so he owns something.
But see, like
he owned the name.
But the more shit he talk, the more billions he gonna lose.
But he owned the name. He owned the name, so he can go out and make his own Yeezy.
You can't though. If none of.
You can.
Okay, so look.
Like, this is what I'll tell y'all.
But you can't because they won't let you. That's why
they won't let you get your own distribution company.
That's why Jay Prince fucking Suge Knight and Puff Daddy got put on the fucking goddamn investigation.
For trying to get their own distribution.
For trying to control the distribution of black music.
Well,
first of all, listen to how deep this shit is.
You know why that is? That's because anytime you try to do that, then you're anti-Semitic.
Exactly. You're not understanding how deep
I
this
am.
shit is,
I just
bro.
told you what it is. I just told you what it is. It's a full circle.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? How there's a system, and we're the game, and this is how they play
Dave
it.
Chappelle said if it's a bunch of black guys, it's a game.
Yep.
If it's a bunch of Italians,
It's a mob.
If it's a bunch of Jewish people, it's a coincidence.
It's
It's a
And
coincidence.
you should never question
And
them.
you should never talk about it.
I said the Ku Klux Klan.
Yeah.
Big Klan.
That's
So,
why
like, at
to
the
get
end of
back
the
to
day-
your normal, to get back to the
They hate a
original
nigga
question
any
of what I
kind of
think
way they
about
can.
Kyrie, I feel sorry for Kyrie for standing up for something that like is really fucking true.
No. And the problem is that all the people that
None of
true
his
about, none of them will
homeboys.
back them.
Nah,
None of them will back them.
None of these niggas that you don't want to war with, bro. Like
War
like,
four.
Like LeBron
War.
came back to Cleveland, bro. If Kyrie never would have hit that shot, LeBron never would have won another ring. Telling you like facts.
King James, I ain't gonna cap.
Facts. I'm telling you.
King
facts.
James, I ain't gonna cap. That
Yeah.
shit was lame as fuck.
Lame as fuck, bro.
You ain't had to do that, bro.
Like your whole legacy is kind of
You
sweet.
ain't
depending
had
upon-
to do that, bro. You could have just not said, hey, whack 100. Hey, look,
All y'all niggas
whack.
coulda not
That's
said
it, man.
nothing.
That nigga said you could have just never said,
You
and
coulda
I
said
so
nothing.
100,000% agree. But you should not never. If you ain't have nothing pop, what your mama used to tell you when you was wait. Your mama used to tell you when you was a child, bro. If you ain't got nothing good to say,
But see,
don't say nothing.
that's what I'm telling you.
But they will make you, and that's exactly what Kanye was saying.
Because who you are, right? And when them bees get involved, shit get different.
Little bees or the big bees?
Not a big bee.
Oh.
When them big bees get involved, my
Not
nigga.
the blood. He talking about the billions.
When them big bees get involved, my nigga.
Yeah. What?
No.
The Bloods is worldwide. I ain't got no disrespect to the Bloods, none of that shit, right? I'm just saying, compared to the billions.
When them big bees
Them
get
little
involved, my nigga. When them big bees get involved, hey, what Kendrick Lamar? $1 make a nigga say, fuck the nigga that you came with.
Hey.
I'm
That
telling
shit
you.
crazy.
I'm telling you.
That shit crazy.
Because $1 might make the whole
And you know what? But wait though. See, this is the whole mentality of the black community, right? To all the way to the point where they would think that Quavo said take off. Take off up.
But see, like
Because they know that in our community we're not so used to having real money.
yo,
New money. New money.
All
nah,
right,
it ain't even that, bro. It's the issue. It's the issue of like fucking like, bro. My family been in this situation for like generation after generation, right? And I'm the first one to got them get us out this bitch. And these white folks telling me I gotta do this.
And then what?
And then at the end of the day, right? Like yeah, I love you, nigga.
And then what?
Yeah, I love you, nigga. But
And then what?
and
then what?
when the nigga get to that but, you know the nigga are, hey, you already, it's already out there. And I ain't gonna flex sitting here like I'm one of them niggas who ain't like that, right? It's probably like 5 niggas on my goddamn list who I wouldn't do that shit for.
Hey man, I'm gonna tell you the biggest problem that we have in our culture, right? The biggest problem that we have as black people is not racism, because by definition black people cannot be racist. But prejudice is the biggest problem, because guess
We're more
what?
prejudiced ourselves than anybody.
At 2:30 in the morning, if I see 3 niggas walking down the street in hoodies, I'm crossing the street too.
I'm not asking them what the.
No,
I'm not asking them.
Hey,
I'm
look,
not asking them no
man.
questions.
Hey, look, man.
I'm not asking
Whatever
them no
y'all
questions.
own, I'm over here.
And don't get me wrong, I understand that we've been conditioned, right?
Yeah,
we
man.
have been conditioned to take and get whatever
man.
the fuck we
can,
right? But at the same,
but not from the people that took it from us.
No, definitely not them, right? See, look, right? I
From
understand.
each other, and we ain't got shit anyway.
Yeah, I understand that like most black men don't value their own life enough.
So how could they value yours?
You know what I'm saying?
But
they
there
value the
are,
white people's lives.
But guess what though? At the end of the day, right? If we stop recognizing ourselves as what they identify us as,
look,
then we could become a better people.
Hey, so look, right? Plug tell me, you know who Plug is. I ain't saying his name, but you know who Plug is, right?
You don't.
So look, Plug telling me he got a little partner out here, right here, out here in these streets, bro. He tell me, cause you know I be fucking with the white folks and shit, right? He tell me like, hey, bro, you be out here fucking with the white folks and shit, right? So like, So, hey, once you ask one of them, they got a little spot like that my little nigga can get in and shit, right? Now look, right, when he asked me this, right, I'm like, I know one of my white folks is got a spot, right? But I ain't finna put your little nigga in one of my white folks' spot. What if I fuck up on my shit and I need a spot, right? And it's so super selfish and shit, right? And he's like, and that's what the nigga told me. He like, nigga, that's super selfish. And I was like, bro.
Not really.
Nah. And I asked him, I was like, how many black people you done help, bro? He said, nigga, I can't even count. And I said, exactly. And how many of them did right with the help you gave them?
Damn. He said, I can't even count.
And he said, yeah, he said, none of them. Nigga said, none of them.
Nah. So, that is a great point to a great aspect.
We got to
change of a particular situation, though. Right? With a particular person.
That's why I'm flooding the That's why I'm
overall, we have to become the people that our youngsters in our community want to see and want to be like, because they have to know that you can still be successful and not be a rapper.
No.
They have to know that you can still be successful and not be a fucking ball player.
They have to know that I'm able to fucking help you without you fucking shitting on me in the end. At the fucking end of the day, right? I have to know that if you ask me to do some shit for you, right? And I do the shit for you, that you ain't gonna shit on me on no fucking end, right?
No, bro. No.
That's
because
what
at the end of the day, guess what? Everybody's gonna get shitted on. Everybody's gonna get shitted on.
Nah, it gotta be
the wider variety of people that you surround yourself with, the wider variety of people that you introduce yourself to, the more people are gonna shit on you that you try to help. What you have to understand is that you have to be so focused to the cause that you have to know that people are going to shit on you, and you're going to keep on doing what you need to do regardless.
Okay, so on the next podcast,
knowing that the nigga going to shit on you, and
they will go into more depths about that.
That's fucking
but right now,
to me.
We're going to say see y'all later. We love y'all.
And we're going to wrap it up.
Subscribe to the podcast.
Subscribe. Amen.
Push that button, shawty.
On God.
And just know that everybody ain't gonna make it to the promised land with y'all, my niggas.
Peace.